Hey guys, it's Bella again. It's been quite a few months since my last blog entry. I ended up having to relocate back to my home state. My meds continued to not work, and because of that, obviously my seizures got worse. There have been occasions where I have had several consecutive seizures in a row, and I basically just wanted to be closer to family, just to know in case something happened that it would be easier for everything to be taken care of. I've stopped driving. I've tried on several occasions to work. I got 2 jobs and neither of those worked out. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, there's supposed to be laws against these kind of things happening, and I feel like sometimes there's a prejudice against it, like I'm some alien. People are scared of it. My first job, I got fired because I had a seizure at work, and it lasted all of about 2 weeks. I was a very hard worker. I did my job. I did above and beyond what the job required. Yet, everything was going fine until one night, about halfway through my shift, I start feeling kind of funny. And I go to my boss and I'm like, hey man, I need to sit down for a minute. And he's like, alright, whatever, just go, whatever. And so I go sit down, and next thing I know, he's tapping me on the face. I'm sitting in the chair in the break room, and he's tapping me on the face, and he tells me to go home. And the next day, I go to work, and I'm told that I don't have a job anymore. So, the next place I worked at, I made sure this time not to tell them in advance that I had epilepsy. And one thing leads to another, and obviously they end up finding out that I have epilepsy, and they fire me for lying on my application. I did not lie on my application. The only place on my application that would be anywhere close to me lying or leaving something out would be the fact that there's always that little fine print there asking you if there's any way you can't perform your job. That's the only way they could construe that and be able to legally fire me. When in reality, they don't want the hassle of it. There have been many other jobs that I've tried to get, and I've put that on my application, and I've learned not to because of that. Because they won't say it to your face, but they don't want to hire you because you have epilepsy. They don't want to deal with the idea of, oh, what if she falls and hurt herself? Then we have to pay workman's comp. It's very hurtful. It kills me to know that I have a beautiful 3-year-old girl who I absolutely love and adore, yet I can love her and I can give her the emotional support that she wants and needs, and I can raise her with the values instilled in her to make her a good person and to make her survive in life. But I can't afford her because of the fact of my medical condition. Yet, somehow or another, the state of South Carolina, the state of Florida, the state of California, none of the states in America, period, apparently think that I'm incapable of working. Obviously, I can't. I feel like I can. I feel like I can work just fine. But none of my employers do. I am a living, breathing, feeling human being. All I want is to be treated like one.